Hello, I'm hgtudor. It has been announced that Catherine, Princess of Wales, will be attending the men's final of Wimbledon in the course of Sunday. Naturally, this is more good news in relation to her attendance, and of course she has an involvement with Wimbledon, the All England Tennis Club, having given the prizes previously. Naturally, there are two distinct things that will arise from this. The first is that there will be the response of those who demonstrate an absence of emotional empathy towards the Princess of Wales, who will deem that her appearance is generated by AI, that it is a body double, or if they accept that it's her, they'll start with their criticisms in terms of asking questions such as, why is she turning up at the tennis? Why can't she be doing other royal engagements? Naturally, it entirely sticks in their craw for it to be the case that the fragrant and elegant Princess of Wales is out and about, demonstrating to those naysayers that she hasn't left William, that she hasn't been killed and placed underneath the patio, that she hasn't joined a cult, or that she's suddenly got on a spacecraft and gone off with the aliens. This naturally gets to them because these particular individuals have nailed their colours to a particular mast, and they are demonstrative of a number of individuals within society who are completely incapable of rationally assessing evidence and utilising critical thinking. Rather than admit, I was wrong, and state, I believed in some conspiracy theory which is clearly incorrect, they continue to demonstrate that they are quite simply idiotic by exhibiting this slavish devotion to whatever theory it is, that they are incapable of demonstrating that they were wrong. They're incapable of accepting that the explanation that Catherine had abdominal surgery and then had a cancer diagnosis was both accurate and true. And instead, they continue to engage in those unpleasant and reprehensible behaviours. Thus, keep an eye out on those forums, in particular X, where members of the Sussex squad are found to throng, and you will see the various nonsensical observations that they will come up with. Ahead of that, perhaps you can, in the comments section, detail what nonsense you think they will be spouting. The kind of idiotic, nonsensical, baseless observations that they will provide. What do you think they will be saying? What do you think they'll be remarking about in relation to the fact that the Princess of Wales will be making an appearance at the men's final of Wimbledon? This also, of course, then moves on to the issue of this one's wife. As a consequence of the fact that Catherine, Princess of Wales, embodies all of the things that this one's wife believes that she is but is not, she is overcome by rampant envy whenever she sees the Princess of Wales in action. She cannot stand the fact that she is with William, because that means that one day she will be queen, and this one's wife believes that she should be queen. Irrespective of the fact that she is down the line of succession to become queen by virtue of her marriage to Harry, that doesn't equate, because logic leaves the stable when it comes to a narcissist with regard to their own sense of importance, particularly a mid-range narcissist that does not have the talent, charisma, or ability that she believes that she has. Accordingly, since Catherine is with William and will become the Queen of England at some point, this infuriates this one's wife. She cannot stand it. She also cannot stand the fact that when Catherine wears clothing, it fits her. She looks elegant. She dresses appropriately to the circumstances. She cannot stand the fact that people adore Catherine, that they praise her. Whenever she sees criticism of Catherine, even though a lot of it is ill-founded, that delights her, because she wants to see that criticism because of her vitriol towards the Princess of Wales. Nevertheless, she will be aware of the news that the Princess of Wales will be making an appearance, because this one's wife, having plenty of time on her hands and a preoccupation with the Princess of Wales, will be watching what she's doing and will be watching news in relation to her. Not all narcissists behave this way, but a mid-range narcissist such as this one's wife, with time on her hands and the concept of the nemesis, means that she's always wanting to see what Catherine is up to, and the fact that she's making another appearance at something that this one's wife believes she should be at, even though she's no longer a working member of the royal family, will infuriate her. Her narcissism will feel that it is a threat to control. This will occur subconsciously, meaning that this one's wife will need to take some action. We saw previously, when in effect Catherine almost broke the internet in relation to her appearance at Trooping of Colour, that all that this one's wife could muster was some raspberry jam and some dog biscuits announced by Nacho Figueres. That was symptomatic of the shitty response of this one's wife, that her narcissism doesn't have the ability to pull something really effective out of the hat last minute. A more evolved narcissist would not necessarily have the preoccupation with Catherine. A more evolved narcissist that might have such a preoccupation would simply deal with it by remaining in a position of withdrawal, i.e., they would not make a tit of themselves by hawking raspberry jam and dog biscuits in the way that this one's wife did. They would simply stay in a position of withdrawal and move on. This one's wife struggles to do that. Her narcissism will be straining at the leash to compel her to do something to try and upstage Catherine. She's done it before, she'll try again. Accordingly, in the following hours, as this one's wife eventually gets out of bed in California, what do you think she will be contemplating with regard to trying to upstage Catherine? Do you think there'll be a release of some gooseberry jam? Do you think that there will be a dog collar for a ginger poodle that's released on ARO, modelled by the Prince of Pink Pancakes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section as to how you think this one's wife might seek to upstage Catherine in relation to the announcement that Catherine's going to appear at Wimbledon. Understand, this news is not that which this one's wife would want to hear. It really does get under her skin as a narcissist, and her narcissism needs to deal with this threat to control. It will start by considering, is there a method of upstaging her? She won't be able to assert control directly over Catherine because she has no direct route of doing so at the current time. Instead, she will look to do so indirectly by launching something or complaining about her. Thus, it remains to be seen what she will do. If her narcissism has learnt from the last debacle, it may well be that she stays in a position of withdrawal. But there is a reasonable chance that she will seek to do something, to release something, to provide some news, to provide perhaps some pictures or an appearance to try and overshadow Catherine's appearance. Because after all, this one's wife is both basic, envious, and of course, a narcissist. Let me know what you think she will do in the comments section. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for watching.